Hello guys, and welcome back to this new video. Today we have a very short video for you all because we're going to talk about laziness, right? And how laziness could be connected to a particular gene. First of all, let's set out the framework to understand this. So we are in the US, and specifically there's one researcher whose name is Barry Richmond, and basically what he has discovered, what he has found out through an experiment on monkeys, is that we can actually connect the sense of being reluctant to do anything really, not to a particular disease or a particular character, a particular personality or anything like that, but it could be connected to a gene. There is specifically an area known as anterior cingulate cortex, which is an area of our brain that seems to respond more or less to the dopamine circuit. And so what they have experimented is that whenever we alter the functioning of the gene D2, basically whenever we block the transmission of dopamine into this area, which is anterior cingulate cortex, we suspend the circuit, the mechanism of reward that dopamine releases in our body, and monkeys, start to work like crazy. They become hella mad. They never perceive the sense of fatigue and tiredness. They lose track of time, and they work tirelessly. And they work non-stop, in a very automated way. They also go slightly crazy for that reason, because basically there is no more motivation or reward to work. So basically what this causes is that they become pretty much obsessive compulsive. Now this is the conclusion from the National Institute of Mental Health in Washington, where this experiment has been carried out. But there is another researcher, James Birk, who works at the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism in Bethesda, maybe, USA, who has found out that there is a particular area, again, of our brain known as nucleus accumbens. If we combine those two researchers together, what we find out is, yes, there is a gene. However, to alter with the mechanism of the gene would make us completely crazy, exhausted, basically with a burnout, right? Because we would do nothing else but working. Would suspend the mechanism of reward, which would make people more prone to develop obsessive compulsive behaviors, not necessarily disorder, but a behavior for sure. And also what that shows us is that we won't even try to mess up with that gene in an early stage of our life, meaning that when we are kids, we're curious and we do things out of curiosity, right? And so we are super active. But during our adolescence, we chill out a bit, right? We don't want to do so much. Maybe we could do, we want to do activities, but we don't want to work. And that is because that area hasn't really developed. So it would be impossible to interfere with that. So there is no cure theorizing on how to cure or how to solve the problem of laziness. Motivation is something that has to be found out for themselves, which is very difficult at times to do that, but also there is no proper cure for laziness, right? And a good idea would be that some laziness safeguard ourselves from working like crazy, because in the end, let's not forget that we're here to try to be more happy, not to work more, not to have more money, but just to try to be more happy. I'm not saying that the things are not connected, but I'm saying, happiness is the center and should be the center of our life. So guys, with that being said, I'm looking forward to hearing from you, so let us know what you think. Comment below, don't forget to hit the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, like the video if you have enjoyed this video. We'll catch up next time with a new video on, I'm sure, something else. Bye!